Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today our topic is static route on Cisco devices, and here this is the topology. So we will make static routing. We will do the static routing configuration on this lab, and our task here is that we have to that the R3 should be ping from R1 and R1 should be ping from R3. We will use static route here. We have two subnets between R1 and R2. We have 192.168.112.0, and between R2 and R3 we have 192.168.23.0. Okay, so we will start it from scratch. These are my routers console. These all are blank, no configuration. So first I have put enable mode, then I will go into the configuration mode, then I will configure the interface is 0 by 0 Ethernet interface, IP address I am using here 192.168.12.1 for this interface router 1, and subnet mask is 24. I will do no shut, right? So this will come up. Now the interface is up, you can see here. The same way I will go into the router 2. Okay, I think this router is not connected. Just give me 1 minute. I'm pausing this video and will back soon. Okay, I'm back. Sorry guys. So I would like to troubleshoot with you guys as well, that why this is not working. So I'm just opening the putty and would like to see that this is my IP address for my router, which is this, and I'm using the port number this telnet and load. Let's shoot up now. Yes. So the problem was I was trying to access a different router which is not available for this lab, so that's give me an error here. So it's booting up. Till that time we should start our router 3. This is the TRID. I'm using telnet 30018, and here we are. Okay, then this is R2. I think it's reachable and it's visible, right? So I'm going to in R2. The first thing, I'm in configuration mode, then I should set the host name. So it's router 2, no space available, no space allowed. So I'm going into the interface is 0 by 0, IP address 192.168.12.2, because I'm configuring this interface. Okay, and its subnet mask is this 24 and no shut. Then I will configure. Now you will see that my interface is up now, and the R1 should be reachable 192.168.12.1. now it's directly connected. You see that it's reachable. Now I will configure the other port of R2, this one is 0 by 1, IP address 192.168.23.2. at this time I am using 23 subnet, 23.0 network subnet, 255.255.25 subnet is 24, no shut. You will see that my interface will come up. See, my interface is up now. Now the last but not least, I have to configure the R3 interface E0 by 0 IP address 192.168.23.3 255.255.255.0 and now shut, and you will see my interface will come up. See, now my interface is up. But now you can verify by show IP interface brief command that this interface I am using and it's up, right? My router has 4 interface, all are Ethernet interface, right? So I am using ETH0 as you can see here in the topology as well, and this is up. Now the same way we can verify in R2. Sorry, I should configure host name here as well. Host name router 3, and in router 2 we can see show IP interface brief, and you will see that I have 2 interface here, ETH0 and ETH1, both are up. The same way we can verify in router 1 show IP interface brief, right? And on this router we have only 1 interface. So okay, host name router 1. So now the next step, we have to verify the point-to-point connectivity. Okay, now I will verify the point-to-point connectivity. So from R1 the R2 should be ping 192.168.12.2, and you will see that it's a reachable. But when you will ping the R3, it will not reachable. Ping 192.168.23.3, this IP address, so it's not reachable. Why it's not reachable? Because this router doesn't know about this network. Okay, and how we will solve this? By using the static routes. The same way this router R2 can reach both the routers. Ping 192.168.12.1, you can see that it's reachable. R1 is reachable and R3 will also be reachable to this. Right, you see it's reachable. Now why this router is not reachable to this band, this router is able to ping R3? Do you know? Because if you will see its routing table, show IP routes, show IP route, then you will see here that it has both network information, 192.0 by ETH0 and 192.23 as well. But if you will see in the route 1 and 3, so it has only the one route information, right? Only 12.0 on its routing table. In the same way we can verify from here ping 192.168.23.2, it's reachable, but 12.1 would not be reachable, right? Why? The same way, just same thing which is in R1. R1 doesn't know about this subnet 192.168.23.0, but R2 know about both subnet because it's directly connected. You can see here it's a connected, directly connected, right? And the same way show IP route, if you will see here, it has only the information about 23 networks, not 12 networks. So for that we required the routing protocols. Okay, We have some dynamic routing protocols like RIP, EIGRP, OSPF, and some static routes as well, and we can use the static route as well. What is difference in static routes, dynamic routes? We will see this in our upcoming videos, but yes, for the moment you just remember that you are tasked to configure the static routes, and R3 should ping from R1. So now we are going into the R1 and we configure the static routes. So to configure the static routes, we have the command, we can configure by the command IP route, okay, the destination subnet, the destination network address. What is destination network address? 192.168.23.0. and what is the mask for this? Now you are telling to this router, if you have any query for this route and this subnet, then you just hit and you just forward traffic to this interface. What is next hop? So this command means next hop, okay, and next hop I have here is 192.168.12.2, right? You have configured this, okay, but it will still not ping. You have already put this routes here, but the destination is not reachable. Why this is not reachable? When traffic go from R1 to R2, R2 to R3 it will reach, but when the packet will come back, okay, when the ping response will come back from R3, R3 does not know about these routes. So you got my point? So for that you have to configure the routes in R3 as well. So the same command, so IP route, but this time the destination would be 192.168.12.0 and subnet mask is 24, and this time we can on R1 we have used the next hop as the next outer IP address, and we can use the exit interface as well. So on here we will configure this exit interface of this router, right? And what is difference in exit in next hop, the exit interface and the IP address? We will see this in our upcoming videos, okay? So now it should be reachable. Now if you will see, then it should reachable and you should get the reply here. See here, you have received the reply, and you will see the reply from here as well. You can count more counters, okay? So here is the command repeat 10, you can set it 100, right? No drops, everything is working well, right? Because both routers can ping each other now, okay? Here is the result. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much to watch this. I would like just subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you so much guys.